So we went to Walmart yesterday to do our grocery shopping. And we head up to the checkout. We were buying alcohol, so we couldn't do self-checkout. And we go up to the cashier. And, well, first of all, the man who was our cashier, can you describe him, honey?
Scary.
Yeah.
He looked like maybe he was committing crimes just before he started his shift.
He looked like he had committed crime in his lifetime, or he was about to on his break, or in the middle of the Walmart.
He didn't say a word the whole time our transaction was happening, and he was stringing up our groceries.
Yeah.
He was glaring at us.
Yeah.
Glaring me to my eyes, straight into my eyes.
Yeah. It was an odd glare. It was like glaring, but dead in the eyes. Like that there was nothing behind those eyes.
Yeah, he looked angry. Maybe he just hates his job.
Yeah. He
and
does.
By extension, us.
He does. Well, but I bring this up because part of maybe the entire reason he was the way he was that. So we get up there, and right away, he's like, "We have no bags," and it's like, okay. So we start looking around, and there are literally no plastic bags in a giant Walmart super center in West Sacramento.
Yeah, I was about to send you down to the self-checkout to just grab a few bags, and he said, "No, we don't have any in the whole store."
Yeah, and then another, I think she was a checker. An employee just a few feet away. She saw our demise, our predicament, and her only response was, "Yeah, this is crazy." We were like, "Yeah, it is crazy."
It was crazy.
And then, but I saw a woman, an employee, off in the yonder, 20, 30 feet away, and she had some plastic bags, and suddenly she was very valuable. She was like the inmate who has cigarettes in a prison, or the person without teeth who has gold in a Cormac McCarthy movie. She was holding something very valuable.
She was ready to barter, maybe.
And I thought, ooh, this could turn ugly. This could turn like some smash and grab for plastic bags, or some Black Friday nonsense. But it was quite the deal. So we had to. He rung us up, dead in the eyes, boy. Rung us up, and then we just put things back in our cart loose.
Yeah.
It was bedlam. And then thankfully you had some bags in your car, so we wheeled out our items, and we weren't. See, we didn't buy a ton of stuff.
No.
But I could see someone who's buying $300-$400 worth of groceries. They get up there, oh, we have no bags, and then what do? Do you just continue on? Do you turn around? You're not going to put back $400 worth of. Do you? I would just leave my cart there. And be
would.
You put this back.
No,
you
honey.
Put this back.
Well, if you're getting all that, if you're spending that much doing a giant grocery haul, you need all that stuff, and you've spent all that time in the store. You have to just go with it.
Yeah.
And then when you get home, you just take like 3 items in at a time because you can't carry that much.
Oh my gosh! I
didn't
even think about that. Just wheel that cart straight home. Why even waste time putting it in your car? And so you have some couple spare plastic bags in your car. So we wheeled out our produce or whatever items, our food, and then we started bagging it in your car like we're animals. And then a few people were walking past us, and I warned them, hey, just FYI, they have no bags in there, okay? So that's why we're bagging our own shit. And they were like, oh, okay, thanks for letting us know.
Then you also immediately took to the neighborhood Facebook group to warn everyone.
Yeah, well, I did what any adult grown man would do. I went on Facebook to our West Sacramento Facebook group, and I whined about it. And I said, hey, FYI, West Saxons, or whatever we're called, West Saxons, Walmart has no bags, so just heads up, be prepared, be very prepared. but so typical Facebook replies, and here are the top 3 replies you should not say on Facebook, and this goes to any post about anything. So like I said, I go on there and I had a picture of the little bag carousel deal empty so people could see and verify that there were no bags. But then you get morons who reply who have no business doing it. There were a couple. Oh, thanks for the heads up. Thanks for letting us know. I hate that Walmart. Cool pile.
Walmart sucks.
Right. That Walmart never has anything, and I always end up going to another. Yeah. See, I'm providing content, and then if they want to pile on and trash Walmart, by all means, that's what we're all out here doing. We're just out here to troll Walmart and have fun and make fun of giant corporate conglomerates. But so the first reply to my warning to our fellow West Saxians, honey, was, quote, "I was there yesterday and there were plenty of bags." Well, thank you.
Thanks,
Sylvia Vasquez. So what happened didn't happen to us.
Is she accusing you of lying? Is she just like, what's the point of that comment?
There is no point. She disqualified our experience, our lives. She hates us.
Did you reply and?
No, I did the simple, and this is my my classic go-to. I just reply with, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
All in lowercase, because they don't even deserve a capital O. Okay.
Or punctuation.
Right, or punctuation. And I'm not going to get into it. Well, we were there. Like, that's another thing about Facebook. Just don't get into an argument. If someone disagrees, just be like, "Oh, okay." Or my other go-to is SUUURE, as in sure. That's I stole that from Luna Marie. That's her classic go-to bit. So Sylvia Vasquez is replying, "I was there yesterday and there were plenty of bags." Fantastic. Good for you. Next comment to never say on Walmart. People go to Walmart? Okay. Just by Adrian McCown. This is like if you post about a TV show. Like, I watched The Voice and it was really good. And the first reply is, "People still watch The Voice?" Like, what is the point of that? Like, get the hell out of here.
What is the point of that?
It's so dumb. You are contributing nothing.
Do better, people.
Pure trolling. They need to. I'll teach them how to troll. It's not trolling. It's just stupid. You stupid. Or people still watch television? Or I don't have a TV. Okay. Congratulations. Good for you. I'm posting about The Voice, and I realize not many people watch The Voice, but for the few people, my friends who do watch The Voice, I'm trying to engage in conversation, and people say, someone saying, "People watch The Voice? People go to Walmart?" And my reply, again, I'm very calm and staid and diplomatic. My reply was, "No." Lowercase. No uppercase, no punctuation. They don't deserve my punctuation. It was really busy, by the way. People go to Walmart, packed. You moron.
They're like in the top 10 companies in the country. They're worth billions of dollars.
Do you only shop at mom and pop? Are you one of those people?
They're one of those Target snobs.
Yeah.
They think they're too good for Walmart.
Right. Well, I'm going to go to his profile, look for a Target associated post, and then reply with, "People still go to Target?" And finally, this reply really grinded my gears, honey. Quote, reusable bags equals cheap to buy and always available.
Ugh.
And
this is the people when this is
from Claudia Mildner.
Okay, Claudia, you're so much better than the rest of us.
Claudia.
With your reusable bags. This is like when you post, "Where can I get a good burger?"
Yes.
And someone says, "You can make your own burger at home."
Yes.
With healthy ingredients. And none of that grease.
Yes. Or if you're posting about, well, it's similar to the people go to Walmart, but like, hey, I had the new McDonald's burger and it was really good. And then a reply is, I haven't eaten since McDonald's since 2007, but I may try that. Or like, good for you. You haven't eaten McDonald's in 15 years. We're proud of you. Your mom is proud of you.
We're proud of you.
So anyways, that was our experience in Walmart.
And oop.
So the other day, your passenger side low beam headlight bulb was out. And I noticed it. And what would be your first inclination, honey?
How would I go about fixing this?
Correct.
I would have gone to someplace like a Meineke or those auto parts stores.
Yeah.
I remember one time years ago, I bought a windshield wiper blade at the auto parts store, and the guy came out and put it on for me.
Cool.
So I probably would have done that first.
You wouldn't have gone to the dealer?
No.
I would have gone to the dealer. I'm sorry.
I bet someplace like a Jiffy Lube or something would do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, something like that.
But any of these places would have been quite the markup. Although, I know that some AutoZone or whatever, Advanced Auto Parts, you buy the part and they'll throw it on for you.
That would have been my first attempt, because that would be the cheapest, probably the easiest.
Okay. But I said, well, I want to try to figure this out. So hop on the internet, the Googles, the YouTubes, and I found the bulb. It was $11. Bought it at Walmart. I was like, okay, cool.
You go to Walmart?
People still go to Walmart? So I bought the bulb. It was $11. I was like, honky dory. I'm on my way. I'm proving myself as a man, as a real man, as a husband. But then came the installation, and I watched various YouTubes and websites.
You did a lot of research and homework before you actually headed downstairs to the car.
Yeah.
You were on your laptop watching videos. Yeah. Studying. Learning.
Yes. Earning my PhD, my play-a-hated degree. And then I said, okay, well, I'm going to go try this. So I go downstairs to your car in the garage. And I was down there for about 45 minutes.
You were down there for a long time, and I finally went to check on you.
Yeah.
And you weren't making any progress, honey.
I was bleeding. Well,
you were bleeding.
I turned the bulb. I had turned the bulb about 35 degrees from what I could tell, you needed to turn it about 60 degrees. It was stuck. I couldn't get it out of there for the life of me. And I tried. You
tugged on it for nearly an hour.
And I bled. And I'm still healing. My knuckles are still healing from just trying to finagle this stupid bulb out. And also I don't know what I'm doing. And so I don't want to break anything. Like, I don't want to break it's very intricate down there. And there's not a lot of space, so it's very tight fitting. Not a lot of room to know what you're doing, to see what you're doing. I couldn't get it out of there, and it was driving me crazy. And I'm really strong, honey. I lift. I don't know if you know, but I didn't want to break anything. I didn't want to make the bulb is an $11 replacement, but I didn't want to fray the wires or the clips or the do further damage, do more damage. So I did what every adult man should do. I went on our local Facebook group, the aforementioned local Facebook group, and I said, I'm having problems here replacing the bulb. And I said, $20 if you show up, and then if you can install it and everything's honky-dory, another $40. So $60, because I don't know how much labor is at Meineke or dealerships, but it's quite pricey.
Someplace quoted, didn't you get a quote somewhere from,
yeah.
First of all, they charge you a lot more for the bulb.
Right.
You can't bring your own bulb. And
Correct.
we'd already bought this $11 bulb.
Correct.
I think it was over $200 or something.
Yeah.
Someplace had quoted you.
Yeah. So there's a few of these websites or apps. RepairSmith is one. YourMechanic.com is what I went on, and they're mobile, so they'll come to you, which is part of the appeal, and you get an instant quote on their website or whatever. And it's supposedly easy. You tell them what you need, they'll send someone out, and Bob's your uncle. But YourMechanic.com, they wanted, for the lamp alone, $30. And there are various, I got the cheapest lamp, okay, $11. But there's various powerful lamps and quality lamps, bulbs or whatever. But I don't think they would give us the Mac Daddy bulb. I bet they bought an $11 lamp, probably a little cheaper. And they're charging 3 times what I paid for it, about. And then for the labor, and by the way, this is a 1-minute job, maybe 2 minutes.
If you know what you're doing.
If you know what you're doing. For the labor, they wanted $131. So total $161. And they claim, YourMechanic.com claims this is a savings. If you went to the dealer, this $161 price is a savings of 19%. Anyways.
Oh, okay.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I'm sure Midas or Meineke would be similar. So I went on the Westside Facebook and I whined and I said, $20, show up, another 40, so $60 in your pocket for a 1-minute job. I just need some help here. And many comments, a lot of offers, a lot of replies. A few I wasn't fond of was, did you go on YouTube? Yes, I went on YouTube.
Obviously.
Okay. This isn't my first day on the internet. I went on YouTube. I watch many clips. They all make it seem like it's super easy. Another reply I didn't appreciate. My 11-year-old daughter can do it. I think she was just trying to shame me, honey. And she did a good job. Made me feel like less of a man. But then a gentleman by the name of Joey Cortez, but his name is also Jose, right? On another part of Facebook.
Yeah, we saw it both ways.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
it's a mystery.
Joey or Jose, Josie, if you will, Cortez. He replied, I'm a 10-year mechanic. And I said, cool. And if you type, I'm a 10-year mechanic on Facebook, do you know what it means, honey?
What?
Nothing. Because I can type, I'm a 20-year mechanic on Facebook. So what the hell does that even mean? But then I thought, you know what? This guy, he put himself out there. I'll believe him. What the hell do I have to lose? And when you go to a mechanic and you see all those ASE certified stickers.
Oh, yeah. Those mean nothing.
Those things are fraudulent, probably. Right. You're probably printing them up at the Kinko's for all we know. So this Josie Cortez says, I'm a 10-year mechanic. And that's almost, him typing that onto Facebook is almost as good as actually being a 10-year mechanic, in my opinion. And then his comments got a little odd. So we go back and forth. And then I'm like, can you come by at noon? Yeah. Message me your number. Okay. And then he comments with, I'll be your personal mechanic from now on. Jobs are guaranteed. I was like, what?
I like it. I like what this man is offering.
I'm not ready for this commitment, Josie. This kind of... Oh, by the way, his first response, where are you at? Just
sounds just like you, honey.
Sounds very high schoolish. No, it's where are you located is the proper way to speak, Josie. Where are you at? And then he says, I'll be your personal mechanic. By the way, your is spelled you are. I should have canceled them right then and there, honey.
No. We were desperate.
We were desperate. So we go back and forth. He's coming over at noon. And this is when you got your massage.
Yes.
So I was waiting for you at Sky Massage, which is a house, like a actual single family home that doubles as a massage parlor, which is odd. But then he started messaging me, hey, can I come? So it was like 10:30. You were in the middle of your massage. He starts messaging me, can I come over right now? And I'm like, dude, like, I don't like that. We agree to a time, a place, time, continuum, and then he starts trying to change things. I'm like, oh, this is a bad sign, Josie. Like, this does not bode well. And I said, well, I'm with my wife. She's getting a massage, but we'll be home in about 20 minutes. And then his response was, oh, never mind, I'm cooking breakfast. And I was like, okay, well, first of all, Josie, what's for breakfast?
What you cooking there?
That's all I could think about. You cooking him some eggs, you got some chorizo, some ham, any hash browns, any biscuits. So I couldn't stop. It took everything in my body to not ask him what's for breakfast. It's just an odd detail to offer. No, I'm cooking breakfast right now. Okay. So he shows up at our place. Actually, well, I had him meet me at I parked your car near the pool, right next to the pool, the common area of our condo complex. One, because our garage is small, and two, I didn't want him to know our exact address.
Yeah.
So I gave him our address without our unit number, and I said, just pull up once you see the pool, which is right when you enter. I'll be parked there. I'll be waiting. He was like, cool. So shows up, messages me, I'm here. It's okay, cool. Like, your car was parked out there, and we live a 20-second walk from there. So I was like, I'll be right out there. And then, so I head out. I was by myself. You stayed home because I'm a real man. But there was a part, like, I'm walking out there, and I have $60 cash on me. And I was like, this could turn out bad. Like, he knows I have some cash on me. I'm gonna have the car door open.
He knows you're incapable of replacing a light bulb.
I'm incapable of twisting a light bulb 20 more degrees.
He thinks you're some weakling.
Counterclockwise. I said, this could be bad. He could hit me over the head and steal $60 in cash, and take your vehicle. But I thought, I have faith in Josie. He wrote he's a 10-year mechanic on the internet. So he's out there. I walk up and your car's not open yet. Obviously, I got the keys. So he's just looking at your car. He was like a lion surveying his prey. Like, I was like, okay, this guy knows what's up. This guy ain't messing around. He knows what's cracking. Pop your trunk. He was done within less than a minute. He did need a screwdriver, and I'm not sure what it was for. I was like, what did you do? And he explained it, but I was like, and again, it's a very tight space in your engine. So you can't be like, oh, you just move your finger this way, and I use a screwdriver to... I was like, you know what, Josie? You're explaining it, but it doesn't make sense in my head. And if I have this problem again, I'll hit you up, bro.
Because he's your mechanic for life, honey.
My mechanic. Maybe my friend, honey. Maybe. Change it out super quick. Threw the cash. 3 $20 bills. I did like this. I made it rain. He twerked a little. It was a good time. But it turns out he's underemployed. This is his side gig. This is how he makes money. And he said, anything you need. And he lives super close. He's like, just let me know. And he can do everything. And I really like that we had the part, like this stupid repairsmith, the your mechanic, wanted to charge $30 for a stupid bulb when you could buy it. When I bought it for $11. So it was fantastic. It was super quick process, transaction. I hope we have a mechanic for life.
I hope so too. And maybe a friend. A
friend for life. And I also thought that, like, well, back in the day, like, you would have gone to AutoZone or whatever. People go to dealers. People go to a traditional mechanic. They could charge up the wazoo, $200 for a minute of work, 2 minutes of work. So I thought, man, the internet is great. And Facebook, aka the internet, is great because we connect.
Absolutely.
I connect to Josie, who I never met before, who I would have never met in a million years. And I named my price, and he was here, and perfectly good transaction. Your lights are working. And I said, dude, you saved me. You saved my manhood. And you saved my wife and my family, because I feel good that you're driving safe now. Because for a few days you didn't have the bulb was still out.
I hated driving home from work in the dark knowing that only one of my headlights is working. I hate that feeling. Yeah.
And I was like, and you don't drive in the dark, but it has been raining and cloudy, and so it gets dark earlier. But I was like, well, give me a couple days to figure this out. And well, through the help of Josie, I figured it out. So Josie for the win. Josie Cortez.
Facebook connections for the win.
Facebook connections for the win. Facebook groups for the win. The internet for the win. So you talk like Facebook. They snoop on your privacy. No one cares. Okay. Facebook is the home of fake news. Well, we're a bunch of idiots, and people put out nonsense. The good comes with the bad. I met Josie, and you might get a questionable news headline every once in a while.
Yeah.
There's good and there's bad.
And oop.
One more thing, honey. Yellow Jackets.
Yes.
We watched episode 9 and 10, the season finale. We had our previous review just went up to 8, and then we watched 9, and then 10 yesterday.
Yep, we're done with season 1.
Yeah. So your thoughts, comments, feelings, reflections on 9 and the season finale, the whole series. How did it take you?
I want every show that exists to be one season long only.
Yes.
But you and I realized, I think it was like episode 7 or so, you said to me, they're not going to wrap everything up by the end of this, are they? And I said, no, it's looking that way.
Yeah, definitely like about a quarter, halfway through episode 10, I was like, there's going to be a lot of questions. They're not answering questions. They're leaving too much room, or there's not enough room to maneuver. There's going to be a lot of stuff open-ended.
We're going to have to decide if we want to continue on with season 2. I think we do.
Yeah.
Well, the kids do for sure.
Showtime definitely greenlit season 2. But I read interviews with the creators, producers, whatever, where they have they've planned 5 seasons already.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can commit to that.
I know. But overall, what did you think this season finale, honey? What they did wrap up, what we learned?
I liked it a lot. Thought it was excellent. I loved the scene of the 4 girls walking in to their high school reunion together
in slow motion.
Slow motion.
So cool.
That was a great part. Yeah. Great scene.
Yeah, Yellow Jackets really played with tone a lot. And in 9 and 10, episode 9 and 10, there were really funny moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that where there it made me think of like in an action movie when like something blows up and the hero is walking away from the building in slow motion, and I was like, that's a cool style choice. And I dug it. I thought episode 9, it went sideways. Spoiler alert. They took drugs and all hell broke loose. And it was like, okay, like I didn't like it.
It seemed to be kind of a detraction from the whole trajectory and flow of the story.
Yeah. So it's similar to Lord of the Flies, but Lord of the Flies really got into the questions, the debate of these kids are out in the middle of nowhere, so they need to set up some sort of structure, some sort of hierarchy, some sort of leadership, some sort of organization. And then episode 9, and Yellow Jackets is getting there slowly but surely. And it's very entertaining and it's good stuff. But episode 9, they did drugs, all hell broke loose, and I was just like, this is odd. And then one of my big pet peeves was how it's very soap opera-y. Got into I like her and she likes him and he doesn't like her and all this nonsense, and then that gets amped up to 1,000 because everyone's high as a kite on these mushrooms. But I mean, episode 10 brought it. I thought brought it back.
Yeah.
Christina Ricci, favorite.
Favorite. I love her.
Yeah. Didn't dig her in the beginning because I thought she was annoying. She was just tagging along with Juliette Lewis, but by the end, she's so good. She became my favorite character by the end. She's so devious yet bubbly. It was such an odd character, and she played it perfectly. She killed it. I read some hot takes about season finale and just the series in general. The show is about trauma, and it's also about a teenage female hierarchy. I would agree with that. The more fascinating to me is the hierarchy where high school is horrible for some people, and we all have our roles and popularity, blah, 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 blah. But then you throw all these kids in the middle of nowhere, and rules get redefined, and things change, things are challenged, and they're just out of their elements. Really good confrontation with Shauna and Jackie about how Jackie is accusing Shauna of being a hanger-on. Shauna's accusing Jackie of just being a popular ditz, essentially. Self-absorbed, yeah, selfish. But really good dialogue, really good acting, and kind of like, I don't know if there were problems back home, but they manifested themselves in this extreme situation. Just really good dialogue, story. And I think in the end, I like the term I wrote is fumbling badasses, because these chicks are super badass and will go to extremes and will kill people, but they don't know quite what they're doing, and so they're kind of feeling their way. But it's so charming. It is charming. Yeah. They're very unique, interesting characters. Mm-hmm. They're all capable of doing dirty, dark things. Right. But at the same time, they're not like professional criminals. Right. They're just women who have grown up and are trying to make their way in the world. Right. And yet, they have this aspect of themselves because of what they went through as teenagers, that there's a darkness to them, and they're capable of things that maybe the normal person wouldn't be. Yeah. So it's really interesting to watch, and I love how this show portrays that. Yeah. So they have they have the side that will never leave them, that they had to exhibit on the island. But then Melanie Lynskey is a mom, and Ricci is a nurse, and Talia, is that her name? Thaisa. They call her Ty. The politician lady is a politician. But they still have a dark underbelly that will rear its ugly head in a moment's notice. But overall, best television series since Married with Children. I have a soft spot in my heart for Al Bundy, honey. But can't say enough about it. Yeah, we got to watch season 2. Definitely. And then we'll see if we want to keep going after that. But definitely we got to come back for season 2. The kids want to watch it, but Luna left the episode a few times last night just because she couldn't take the tension, the romance. There's some yeah. Okay, in this show filled with blood and killings and horrible injuries and sex. What? First of all, we make the kids cover their eyes a lot. They probably only watch like 30% of the actual show. I have we got a sound bar, and I have the remote control for the sound bar in my hand at all times because I am ready to hit the mute button at a moment's notice, like during an sex scene. And too much cursing or whatever, but yeah.
Right.
We have them we have them cover their eyes with the blanket. We have them I mute sometimes. Sometimes they leave the room.
Yeah.
But Luna will like get up and say, "I hate this series," and then walk out and then come back in when we say, "Okay, the naked part is gone."
The part in the finale that she was like, "I can't stand this," was when Shauna and her husband got up and danced in front of everybody to a slow song in the finale. That's when Luna was like, "Oh, this is so cringe. I can't watch this."
That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh. Of all the things. Yes. I'm glad you remember that. Yeah. Well, that's why we can never book her on the pod. Everything's so cringe and awkward.
Despite the kids not being able to actually watch or listen to a lot of it, we've all four had a lot of fun in this time together that we've shared watching this series.
Yeah, and just talking about it.
Talking about it, our theories, what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Who's going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a fun time.
Yeah. Excellent show. I don't want to see a season 2, but I guess they're making one, so
there's enough that
no choice.
I want to know thus far that we haven't figured out yet that I still want to find out.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe once I get some of that satisfied with what I want to see, what still there is to happen.
Yeah, well, they bring, like, Juliette Lewis gets kidnapped at the very episode of the finale. It's like, what the heck is going on there? And then Lottie, her name gets brought up at the end of the episode. The politician lady wins the race. Her beats her opponent. So yeah, there's lots of stuff. It's like, ooh, this is one more.
So we'll see.
Another thing is that this is on Showtime, and it was released every week. Well, one episode a week. Mm-hmm. I'm all about that because we got into, I think it was 6 episodes in.
Yes.
So, and there's 10 episodes in the season, but 6 episodes doesn't seem intimidating. It doesn't seem daunting. 10 episodes at about an hour each, I would have been like, but 6 episodes, as opposed to Netflix saying, here's 12 episodes. Here you go. Here they all are at a moment's notice. Saying, I like the week to week.
I do too.
I like building it. And so we watched one every night, and then episode 9 we waited a couple nights because we wanted to butt it up with episode 10.
Yes.
As close as possible. But yeah, fantastic television, fantastic show. Alrighty, honey, is that the end?
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate, or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for Thrive Market. We don't have a promo code for Thrive Market. Goodbye. I love you. We love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, I may have needed to pay Josie $60 to be my friend for 5 minutes, but I'm still a good person, and we're still good people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day/night. Bye-bye.
And oop.
We got chicken.
Is that crispy, juicy tender?